one of the difficulties about being creative. This is an old table that I've had for a long time, and it's very useful for small things, especially for things like an art room. Let me show you my problem. Not my problem. See, it's the perfect size for me to put a big canvas on when I'm painting. And there are not many things that you can put a big canvas on, and that is perfect. So we know that even though everybody else is going to say to me, get rid of it, I'm going to go, no. That's for my art. And I think that is, see, all these poster boards are sitting here waiting for me just to play with that. I am beginning to pack up my art and my frames, just so I can see how much there is, and then I will decide how much I need to downsize it by. But it's a start. All right, today, as you can see, I've got mess everywhere, and part of my goal is to start getting some room back in here, because although it all has reason for being that messy, it's beginning to drive me insane. So I'm trying to get sort of garden stuff together. This is all packaging type stuff together, and then I've nearly cleared my dining room table today. And the way I start each day, in case anybody's interested, is I make 2 boxes and then I fill them. That's how I keep to my schedule of filling at least 2 boxes a day. And it's amazing how many other things you do at the same time. It's actually quite interesting. So my total gym is also a big question mark. It's probably worth, to buy a new one today is probably over $1,000. Oh, must be well over that. I paid nearly that 20 years ago. But it doesn't go out of function. So I think I'm going to put that under my bed and pray that I can afford to buy somewhere big enough that I can keep it. Because even if it isn't just for me, it might help somebody else as well. I know, I should throw it away, but I'm not going to. All right, so just a few things to move around. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, if ever you come across a basket, as I did with this one, you know, that's been sitting around a bit too long, covered in dust, what to do with it? I just spritzed mine with vinegar and water, and it came up beautifully. Yeah, it got rid of all the, you know, dust and also I would imagine any grease that was stuck on there, but it looks brand new. So that's a good one. Now, the other thing was, Jerry asked me, what do I do with the garbage? So first of all, I want to explain. You probably all know that bags come in different thicknesses, right? Now, your average daily or weekly recycle bag is pretty not bad, but I buy these bags. These are the clear ones. They are, and this is what you want to look for. There you go. You want to look for this 0.69, let's call it 0.7 mil. That's the thickness. Now, Jerry asked me about what are contractor bags. Well, contractor bags are built to take more weight and more, and they don't puncture as easily. And Jerry, let me show you one. The ones I'm using, just so that you know, are the Glad Force Flex Plus. Now, as you can see, they sort of stretch. So you can put a lot of stuff in there, and it'll, instead of puncturing it, if you've got odd shapes, it'll stretch it rather than puncture it. This here, okay, so let's presume this is it, and I can actually stretch it out, all right, but it won't puncture. Do you see that? And those are my nails, and you know how sharp they are. So that's what I call a contractor bag. It is, now the thing you're looking for here is that these are 0.85 mil, all right? So when you're buying bags to pack to move, pay the little bit extra and get the little bit thicker. Why? It'll save you having to double bag things. So Jerry, what do I do with the garbage? been, as I think you guys know, I've got this little system in my bedroom, which is sort of, let me get some light in here. Okay, so this is shredding, and this is all stuff I want to sort through and shred. This is garbage, this is cleaning stuff, and that is bigger recycling. So, Jerry, these are all, there's flex bags, so I can put anything small or anything even bigger in there, and that's fine. And my goal is to fill up at least one a week. Now, we've got a recycling and a garbage system here, and my garbage can will probably hold at least 4 of these, but I also have a suite in the house, and they're also trying to do the same thing. So what we're trying to do is to do 1 bag each per week, and it gets collected every 2nd week. So we have about 4 of these big bags worth that go out every week, every 2 weeks. But here's the added thing. I don't know what it's like where you live, but we can actually put out more than that. We can put out more recycling and more garbage if we need to. All you have to do is fill one of these up and put it behind the original big bin that we fill. And they will take 1 or 2 extra for that very reason, because they know that people do move and that they're going to have days when they need to move. Now, if you want to have 16 of them, that they don't, that's not so much fun. They'll charge you for that. But if you just put an extra 1 out every now and then, they don't actually mind too much. And so that's what I'm doing.